So this ebook makes $15,395 per month. It's an absolute monster. Guys, my name's AJ and I'm going to show you all things digital products. In this video, I want to show you how you can actually make money selling ebooks on platforms like Etsy really quickly. Now, this is a book that I found on the Etsy platform that is about Amazon, step-by-step guide to selling on Amazon. And this, guys, makes an absolute fortune of approximately $15,395. It's a 30-month-old listing, so it's been up for a while, making good cash. Now, I want to show you right now how you can also make an ebook really quickly. You don't have to sit there for hours writing it, thinking about it, going through it, editing it. I've got a platform for you that can do it in literally minutes. All you need to do is just tell it what you want to sell, and it will do it for you. And don't forget, everything that I kind of show you, you'll see the links below so you can try it out yourself. Now check this out. This is absolutely phenomenal. Guys, as you know, millions and millions of PDFs and ebooks are sold all the time on a daily basis. They are very popular because when you want to actually gain some knowledge, the easiest way to do it is to just download a ebook or a PDF, right? So I'm going to show you today exactly how you can also create a ebook, something that that is wanted, that the market wants, that customers actually are looking for, and create it really quickly. So as I showed you before, you need to obviously do your research, find those niches that are profitable. So obviously a book on Amazon or an ebook on how to start an Amazon business would be something that is quite profitable. And we've just seen the evidence right now where that ebook is making some really good money. So make sure that you go into something that actually sells really well. It could be cookbooks, it could be about online business, it could be about fitness. There's many niches to get into. So definitely do your research first, but this platform will create it for you in literally minutes. It's called fastread.io, and I'm going to show you right now exactly how to use it. Okay, after I've quickly signed in, and it's very easy. You just can sign in with your email. Yeah, so I'm inside now, Fast Read, and just want to show you just a few things about it. At the top, you can create your book straight away by clicking the button. I've already got 2 books there. You can also explore trending books. So it tells you also some important good topics that you could get into, like starting a small business is always very good, high potential. And that's why, when I showed you the Amazon example, that is to do with small business, right? Starting an Amazon business, people always look for things like that. There's other things that are very popular, like it gives you some tips and clues here, building a personal brand, user-generated content, and so forth. And there's many obviously topics that you could actually do. But yeah, I'm going to also show you a couple of the books that I produce. I'll show you this one. This is really more of a sort of tester book, which is basically about fish of all things, right? Literally, like I'm going to show you, it produced it in minutes, right? So let's just have a look at this. I'm looking at the online. You can obviously download it as a PDF. You've got various things. It gives you the table of contents. It gives you the chapters. And this is all, by the way, created by FastRead. When I created this book, I didn't really write the book. I just told FastRead what I wanted the book to be about. And it literally produced the topics, the chapters, the images, everything. Okay. It is absolutely mind-blowing, right? It's mind-blowing. And like I said, what you do is you find a low competition market. Maybe, let's say, I don't know, it could be to do with fish, but obviously this subtopic was about Western fish or fish caught in Western countries. That's the sort of idea for me that I created this one. So finding some sub niche that is low competition, that is popular, that you can make money on. And then literally in minutes, you can produce the ebook and then just upload it on the platforms to sell it on, whether it be Amazon, whether it be Etsy, or there's so many different types of platforms out there to sell ebooks. Honestly, I'm going to do a video on the best platforms to sell ebooks. Actually, I think you might, if you like that, just comment ebook at the bottom. And if I get enough people that say ebook, then I'll do it. Okay. But yeah, look at the images now. Now, granted, sometimes the images don't always come out exactly how you want it, but you can always redo them. Okay. But again, and you don't even have to choose images. You can have an ebook without images. That's up to you. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so let's go back, right? So how you do this is very simple. Okay, look, there's another one really popular: TikTok ads. Wow, personal finance, big. And then it actually shows you can just create a book about it straight away. Wow, amazing. Anyway, let's create a book, right? Create a book. Let's go through the process, the steps. So step one, click the button. Then you got choice and options. You can create a book from scratch. You can do an advanced fiction book, advanced non-fiction, recreate from existing, recreate from external, looking for ideas, right? So it can actually use something. It can actually see a link of something, and it can actually help you recreate similar but different sort of ebook idea, which is amazing. So you could even look at popular ebooks and try to do something similar but a bit different, right? So at least you're not sort of copying anything. Amazing, isn't it? But I'm just going to go with create a book from scratch. And actually, funny enough, the other thing I forgot to say is you can actually extract that PDF or ebook into an Audible. So you can actually sell that popular ebook that you've got, that you've created maybe, into an Audible, a voiced ebook, if you like, that you can sell. Amazing, right? Anyways, let's do this. So author, just put your author details somewhere, which you can upload on. Just type in, select the genre for the book. So the genre for the book is going to be a how-to guide, right? How-to, there's different types. You can see them all there. Non-fiction. I mean, I'm looking at non-fiction, right? So cookbooks, diary, essays, health and wellness, there's many different types. Science, technology, lots and lots and lots. Look at this. Look, loads and loads of topics that you could potentially do, right? Lots. So yeah, I mean, you can just choose whatever it is that relates to what you want to do, but also obviously choosing something that has good potential to make you some money, because obviously that's the whole point of this, right? So I'm just going to do how to, because I want to look at how to actually make money, online business. I'm going to look at the one, that example that I showed you, Amazon. So what's the purpose of this book? To teach people the basics of starting an Amazon. I want to say FBA. There's different types of Amazon types of business. I want to say Amazon and Amazon FBA business, right? So teach people how to start. I want to say how to start an Amazon FBA business, right? Simple, right? That's all I've said. Who's the target market? I'm not going to say anyone specific, because I want it to be for everybody, like for people, for beginners. You could say for beginners, right? But I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to specify, because I've already kind of said that people want to start at the top. The length of the book, I think I'll go for like 60 pages ish. You can go for 25 to 40, 35 to 60, 40 to 100. I'm going to go for about 35, medium sized book. You can go for large, but I'll go for medium. I think the one that I saw was about 60, so I'll stick to 60, right? What language do I want it to be? You got English, Spanish, French, German. Look, that's amazing. So imagine you got a really popular one. You can translate it here and get it into and sell it as maybe a Spanish speaking, which can be really popular, or French, which many people around the world speak. And that's good because it's accessible for other people and it's another revenue stream. But I want to stick, for the purposes of this video, I want to stick to English and click add book. Now, who's the target market? Okay, it wants me to add the target audience for beginners. I'll say for beginners, right? Add the book detail is generating now. Look at this, generating synopsis. Look at this. The book title is Amazon FBA, a beginner's guide to selling on Amazon. Beautiful, right? It goes through the author, because you can talk about yourself. When you want to write about the author, you can just write it up somewhere. It will give you a little box to put it in. And then it gives you the synopsis. Embark on your Amazon FBA journey with confidence. This comprehensive guide is designed for beginners, providing a step-by-step roadmap to launching and growing a thriving online business, from product selection to sourcing to listing optimization and marketing strategies. Amazing. Look how it sounds. I mean, it sounds so professional, right? It sounds amazing. And if you don't like how it sounds, you can just regenerate by clicking there, right? Because from the synopsis, it's going to create the sort of chapters for you. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to say add book synopsis. Now it's going to generate the outline for me. Look how quick this is, by the way. This is real time now that we're doing this. So generating the outline, and look at this. Look at this, guys. Let's go to the top. This is amazing. So, right, let's start at the top. So it's given us the introduction to Amazon FBA. And within that first chapter, you got breakdown, understanding Amazon FBA, benefits of selling, common myths and misconceptions. Is Amazon FBA right for you? This is amazing. I mean, even the topics that it's doing, it just makes absolute sense. It's structured correctly, structured in the right format, in the right way. It talks about goes because obviously I've sold on Amazon, so it makes sense, right? I understand what this is about. So when I'm looking at it, I get it, right? So next chapter is setting up your seller account. Yes. Talking about the step-by-step guide also, because obviously it's for beginners. Number 3, product research and niche selection. Yes. Amazing. With those subtopics there, it's so good. Look, number 4, product sourcing, supply selection, sourcing products, domestic versus overseas. This is amazing. So it's actually broke it down into the correct chapters and then even concluded it. Tips for long-term success. That's amazing, right? That's amazing. Now, what you can also do is you can choose to have images in all the chapters. You don't have to, but you can do. But I would advise, do check out the images. Now, sometimes the images, the writing is not exactly right for the images, not for the book itself, just for the images, right? I'll show you what I'm talking about. And let's generate the book. I'm happy with that though. Amazing. Okay, so let's see what's going on. It's actually processing it now. So it's in the process of creating it. I'm going to click on it because it's obviously creating it, but it's probably started already. All right, amazing. Look at this. So this has actually created a front cover already. But one thing I will say though is just be careful. Sometimes check the writing bits, because in the smaller writing, like you can see on the front cover, it's not quite correct. You can see that is misspelt, and that is the AI generator. It doesn't quite work fully with all images. So definitely something just to be aware of, and you can always regenerate and change the images again, or bring in your own images for the ebook, right? Very simple to do. And you got these options here where you can recreate, and you can edit the book here as well, right? But let me go to read online, because I think it's starting to create the book. It's not quite finished it yet, but it's going to load it up. You can see here, and I've just turned over the first page. Now, so far, it's just given me 4 chapters, so it hasn't quite finished creating it. The writing is always fantastic, and it is always very well written. And like I said, some of the imagery you may need to double check if the writing is correct. If it isn't, you can change it, or you can get rid of the images altogether if you wanted to. But in terms of the writing, it is absolutely on point, well written, really professional. You don't need the editor, you don't need anybody to check over it. It literally works, right? Look at this, fantastic, right? That's come out really well. Even the image is fine for that one. Product niche and research and niche selection, you know, it breaks it down really, really well. So look, marketing and promotional strategies. Cool. That is so good, right? It's so good. Now, it hasn't fully finished the whole book because it's still work in processing, but you can actually have something completed, guys, within 10 minutes from start to finish. Actually, less than that. I'll say 5 minutes. You can have a book completed. Now, let me just go down, see if it's still working on it. Yep, it's still processing. So it's getting completed now. Now, once it's processed, like I said, you got options here. Look, you can actually create an audio book like I can, which is amazing. And you can also download it and just sell it as your ebook, which is fabulous. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to leave it there. But remember, do check out the link below to create your own ebooks, own audibles as well. And you can sell that online. And if you did like the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.